All right, welcome back to Talking Fitchburg. Joining us this morning is Pat Marsh, City Administrator. How's it going?
Going well.
Second time on the show. Now, this time you finally have had your feet on the ground for a while. You can breathe. You made it through budget, CIP, the whole 9 yards. How's it going thus far now?
Yeah, that was quite the process, but it was good. It was you get acclimated to the city that way, sort of trial by fire, but it was a good process, and we have a good budget starting in 2016.
Well, again, welcome aboard, and thanks for sticking around and making it through everything.
Thank you.
I know you guys have just been busy. So what we brought you in here for is we wanted to preview what's happening in 2016, kind of a look forward. So we'll kick it off with the Lacey Road project. So that was talked about a lot this past year. What are we going to see here in 2016 with that?
Well, you're not going to see a lot of construction out there this year in 16. What you're going to see is, especially the property owners along the way, we're doing a lot of land acquisition so that we can increase the right-of-way for future road construction. The project's about 50%, I believe, designed, and the adjacent property owners are getting constant feedback as to where that process is in the works. This year, though, you'll see a lot of people out on the streets doing surveying and land acquisition from the private property owners out there. So, and then in 2017, as soon as the ground thaws, we'll see that construction take place.
Oh boy, more construction in Fitchburg. Gotta love it.
Yeah.
That's all right. We'll make it through. We're strong community on that front. So another big project that's already been going on for a while is the Fish Hatchery area. What are we going to see in 2016 on that side of town?
Well, North Fish Hatchery Road, we have a fairly big project that's should be breaking ground in early spring. Basically, at the intersection of Pike and Fish Hatch, there will be a new intersection there that'll be signalized. The development that'll occur there on the current church property will be a restaurant, hotel, and a small convention center. Hotel, 3 or 4 story hotel, and I think everyone's going to be pleased with the product that comes in. I'm not sure if I can let everybody know the brand right now, but I think everyone's going to be pleased with the hotel and the restaurant. It'll be a nice addition to Fish Hatch, and it'll really start the ball rolling on redevelopment projects in that area.
Yeah, I saw some of the designs from some of the earlier meetings and whatnot, and it looks pretty cool. And again, it's got the small conference space up there, so they can do some conference holding. But there's so many events happening in Fitchburg and in our surrounding area that it'll be nice to have those extra rooms available.
Yeah, it will be nice to have the rooms, and it will be nice to have a small convention area. The region's really in need of that type of space. We have a lot of the larger venues, but something for a couple hundred people, things like weddings for the Fitchburg residents. Always nice to stay in your hometown.
Absolutely. All right, so now we change gears. You got to get the projects part of it. Now we're going to go into personnel, and we finally have a new fire chief.
Yeah, we do. Hired and Joe Pulvermacher accepted the position in early December. He comes to us from Oak Creek, where he is currently a battalion chief. We're really looking forward to him starting in his full-time role in the city here, and that should take place. I believe it's the second week of January that he'll be on board, and we'll probably have some sort of meet and greet with Chief Pulvermacher and the public once he gets his feet on the ground here.
We're looking forward to getting him on the show here to also introduce him, the same way. So looking forward to having him on the show. All right, back into the Uptown Fitchburg area. So there's always something interesting happening out there. What are we going to see? There's been a lot of proposals out there, right?
Right. Well, I think what you're going to see continue for sure is the construction of the multifamily. The apartments out there, there's at least a couple more currently going up right now, as if you drive by Lacey and East Sherrill and through the roundabouts there, you'll see a lot of multifamily construction. You're going to see a couple more of those larger buildings going up next year. We've also had a proposal. I don't know how it's going to end up, but there are proposals out there, and the most recent one is a indoor sports complex, about 8 acres under roof, that's sort of being vetted by the city right now and the city staff and our elected officials to really see is this a feasible project, and how would it work financially in our community, and what would be some of the spin-offs from this project. But you know, it's always good to have things in the mix, whether they come to fruition or not. You always like to have the next project in line, and this one has a lot of potential. I think the group that's proposing this is targeting other metropolitan areas throughout the Midwest and country with similar populations to the Madison metro area. And it's good to see that this is being proposed in Fitchburg and not one of our neighboring communities. So we're really excited about that.
Again, I saw that proposal too, and it's pretty impressive. And we still have that up online for the Fitchburg residents when they had the open house. You can check that out. Just search Sports Complex, I believe is what we titled it. Either way, Pat, we really appreciate you stopping by and joining us. Happy New Year. Looking forward to a really good full year on the ground then.
Yeah, Happy New Year to you and all the viewers out there, and looking forward to 2016.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, coming up next, we got PB&J. Stay tuned. It's Talking Fitchburg.